what to say. What do we say?
Well, let's share a little life update.
I'm getting super nervous.
It's okay.
Okay.
Well, many of you already know, Vesta and I are making a transition in our lives right now. We just got married 6 months ago, and we're starting this YouTube channel to document the things that the Lord is doing in our lives, because we want to share it with other people, and we want to be able to look back and see what the Lord has done, and we want to share it with our children and whoever else comes down the road. What's wrong?
I literally was sitting here cheesing so hard because I got so nervous. and then I couldn't stop. I realized how stupid I looked and started laughing.
You don't look stupid.
Thank you.
So, with that being said,
Wait,
we're not redoing anything. We're just pressing forward.
We didn't.
This is gonna be good.
we didn't even say our names.
People know us.
I mean, people do. What if there are people that don't?
My name is Estuardo
Baby.
Isaac Harrier. That's how you say it in Spanish, Hebrew, and German.
Wow. Okay.
Stuart Isaac Harrier in English.
He loves his middle name.
I do.
I'm not too fond of mine, so I'm just Vesta Harrier, and we'll leave it there.
I call her Vesta Benze Harrier because that is her middle name, and it's beautiful.
Yes, good job, Mom.
So, the lighting is kind of weird because we got suns out, buns out. The clouds are.
Sun's out, buns out. Oh my god.
The clouds are moving. This is gonna be fun. This is our first video.
Mm-hmm.
So we're transitioning. We're moving to Kansas City. We live in St. Louis, Missouri. We've grown up in St. Louis, Missouri. Lived here our whole lives. Done a lot of traveling between the two of us. Vesta spent some time in Los Angeles, and I have never spent more than like a month and a half outside of St. Louis at any given point. I've done mission work in Africa, studied music in college. You want to say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I studied dance in college, got my degree in dance, pursued the commercial dance life in LA, and now I'm back home.
Yeah, and we've been doing ministry together at Grace Church St. Louis for 4 years now, and the Lord has been so good to us there. We love our family and our friends. They're our spiritual family, and we've grown tremendously, gone through hard times, gone through really good times. The Lord has opened up many doors, and there's so many things we could say about that, but we've been married for 6 months now. We met at Grace 4 years ago when we both got there. I think we're about to get way dark right now.
Yeah, we are.
Let me check that real quick.
We is about to get dark, and I can't afford to get any darker, let's just say.
Okay. Little lighting adjustment here. Are we still recording? Yeah, okay. Little lighting adjustment. Oh! Yikes. Coffee. Why are you holding coffee right now?
Because I was gonna drink it.
While we're recording?
Because I was nervous. I needed something in my hands.
Okay, well now this pillow has coffee on it, so.
Oh
should we keep going?
Gosh, we should totally keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Real life. Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, so we met at Grace 4 years ago, started hanging out as friends almost 2 years ago, and got married last year. So, God is good. He's done a lot for us at Grace. Yeah, so many things. Marriage, obviously, is a huge one. So now we're transitioning. And
we don't know what we're doing. We're actually...
Yeah.
Okay. This is this is not going to be chopped and screwed. This is just going to be totally unedited. So brace yourself. Stay engaged if you want. Tune out if you don't.
I might chop a little bit where I stood up and go.
Anyways, yes. So we don't know what we're doing in this season of life. So as he said, we've been at our current workplace for 4 years, and the Lord has had it on our hearts for probably, I don't know, since we actually got on staff. The Lord, like, he told us individually that we wouldn't be there for long because he would send us elsewhere. And so it seems like that season is actually like coming to fruition. Like what he spoke then seems like it's happening now. And so we are making a transition. And it's hard and it's scary because we've been there, I think 5 years for me, going on 5 years, and 4 for him. But that's our community, that's our stability financially, those are our jobs. And yeah,
being on staff at a church is interesting because it means, and for both of us, we work at the same church, which I wouldn't want it to be any other way, but it means that our income comes from the church. And so in this transition, we feel clearly like the Lord is just leading us into a different place, and so we're stepping away from our income. We're stepping away from having a monthly stable check. I mean, I'm sure there's still things that we'll be able to do. I teach music privately. We both do a little bit of photography. There's other things that the Lord might help us with to create more of income as we move forward, but it's sporadic to say the least. And so we're taking a huge step of faith financially into the unknown, and it is actually something that I feel quite insecure about in some ways as a newly married husband, as somebody who feels like it's my responsibility to provide for my family. It's challenging me in a lot of ways, and truthfully, the Lord, I'm grateful for it because the Lord is reminding me that He is the only one who is truly, He's the provider. I mean, I can be responsible and I should be responsible, but ultimately I need to follow Him, and He is our provider. So it's challenging some insecurities in me, to say the least, but I definitely feel like this is what the Lord is leading us to do, and there's so many things that He's confirmed to make us absolutely sure that this is the right decision. And it's been over months and months of praying and fasting and listening to the Lord. So that being said, there's a ministry that we're very familiar with in Kansas City, Missouri, called the International House of Prayer.
Your big toe is dancing.
I'm moving my feet. The International House of Prayer, also known as IHOPKC, not to be confused with the Pancake House. And we have seen the Lord open a door there for us to do an internship. They have a 3-month internship called Intro to IHOPKC. And it's an internship that is designed to equip people to become intercessory missionaries. And before coming to Grace, I had never heard of IHOP, and I'd never heard of an intercessory missionary. And basically that just means you're living as a missionary, so you're living minimally, you're raising money to be in this position, which, by the way, everybody on staff at IHOP and all the interns, none of them are paid except maybe a little bit of a stipend. They raise money as missionaries. So to live minimally, to pursue the Lord, and to serve the Lord as an intercessor, lifting up all kinds of topics from revival across the nations, ending abortion, you name it, tons of things that are needed to be prayed for. That's what they do at IHOPKC. They pray. And you can check it out on YouTube. They have a 24/7 live stream. It's quite a beast of an animal what they have pulled off. It's 24/7, nonstop. Been that way for 22 years. And there's just so much prophetic significance about what the Lord has done there and what the Lord is doing there. And we just want to be a part of it for a little bit of time. Maybe the Lord will keep us there longer. We're not really sure. But people who do this internship, many of them stay and become on staff at IHOP. Many of them go elsewhere and serve in other ministries across the globe. So we don't know what the Lord is going to do come August, because the internship starts in May, ends in August, and we're not sure what's next. But we're trusting the Lord. We're trusting the Lord that in that time He's going to speak to us. He's going to clearly reveal to us what His will is. And on top of that, we're looking for people to help us. We need financial support. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do this internship. And we trust, that's a whole nother set of insecurities, talking about asking people to support us in something. And it's not like, what's it called when somebody, like an artist, like a group fund. It's not like something where we are like raising money and then providing a product for somebody. Like we're literally raising money because we're pursuing the Lord, and we
have no other choice.
Yeah, we have no other choice, and that's just what missionaries do. And so our mission is going to be to pray, and so to be real, because we want to be real, like that's a hard position to be in. And I actually think that, just with some of the things that I've been through in the past in raising money to go on mission trips, I think that is something that the Lord is teaching us right now as a necessity for missionaries. It's extremely humbling to know that there are people who want to partner with us financially. So if that interests you, you can find more details in the, what do you call it on YouTube? This is my first YouTube video. In the description below.
Or like the little tag things they have. I don't even freaking know.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to try to make something pop up right here. Click this.
Baby.
I don't know what that will do. It might not do anything. I might not put anything right there.
Oh my gosh. I really love this so much, actually.
Do you want to share anything?
How unedited this is.
I did a lot of talking.
You did, but you did really, really good, actually. You did really good. What was I going to say? So, the reason we're shooting this video is because we feel like, probably mostly me, I don't know, hopefully I didn't force you into it, but I feel like the Lord is really placed it on my heart to document this journey.
Absolutely.
And I'm not really sure what it will do. I don't really know, I don't really have a vision for it. I just feel like this is something that needs to be out there because, again, we're in a place where I feel like we're probably the most insecure and struggling and truly trusting the Lord. And how amazing would it be to see Him come through? And how much more will it encourage you guys or whoever's watching this video to just step out in the things of the Lord in faith, even when it literally looks impossible. I just couldn't imagine being on the other side of this, meaning watching this video back and seeing, oh my goodness, this looks so stupid in the moment, but He was so with us, and it was way bigger than we thought it was going to be. Because right now, in all honesty, again, we don't know where, we're going to be leaving our jobs at the end of April, and our internship starts the beginning of May. And so, and on top of that, our lease ends in June. So there's so many factors that seem legitimately retarded. It just seems dumb. And I'm sure a lot of people, even maybe some of you that are this is ridiculous. Why would you do that? So think about that. We would have to end our lease early, pay for the money to cover the months that we aren't living in this apartment, figuring out where our belongings are going to go. What else? Getting to Kansas City. We don't know where we're going to sleep in Kansas City. We don't know where we're going to lay our head. We have no place to stay at. Again, we don't have money to even begin the internship, let alone money to sustain us for 3 months in Kansas City. So there are so many unknowns and uncertainties, and I feel like this journey should just be out there. Like, this is insane, and who knows who this can minister to. And I think it'll even minister to us. I'm sure it will when we look back and see how the Lord has come through. But I feel like this is way bigger than us, and so this is just on our hearts to document and to share and to bring you guys along and to show the realness of chasing after the Lord. Like, not everything is going to be, unfortunately, not everything is going to be comfortable and or easy or predictable. Like, I don't know, this is what comes with it. And so yeah, we just want to encourage with our journey and our story, and we want you guys to be ministered to and seeing how the Lord comes through, and even just seeing the realness of it, because there's so much, you know, the vlogging life on YouTube or like the influencer life on Instagram. Like, a lot of it's so pretty and a lot of it is so what's the word? Polished. And this is not it. This is not that. So
yeah, I've definitely, I mean, we have both, I mean, I actually definitely more than Vesta have gone back and forth in my heart and mind.
Lighting.
Oh, let me check what I got.
Lighting is going away.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Okay. My hands are so gross.
It's been a hard journey so far, just wrestling with taking this step. And my heart has gone back and forth so many times because it feels impossible. It feels financially impossible. It feels logistically not like a huge struggle. It just doesn't make sense. And I have just gotten to the point where I'm thinking only the Lord could make it happen. And I was actually really encouraged a few weeks ago. I was in the bathroom washing my hands. I just remember where I was. And in that moment, I felt like the Lord was just flooding my mind with reminders of how He has provided miraculously in the past. When there was a transition or a change coming or something that was uncertain and finances were a question, a job was a question, He always provided, and He never once, not once, left me to just rot out in the sun or alone in the dark. And I like the analogy of just like, it kind of feels like we're walking through the dark, and I know that I'm holding onto the Lord's hand, but that's all I know. I can't see in front of me because it's pitch black, and He's the only one that knows the way. And so I have to just trust that He is going to lead, and He's not going to leave us. And so I was really encouraged just looking back at so many different times where He always provided and never failed, always faithful. And even that word faithful, like for you, that's been a big word that the Lord has been ministering to you in over the past few months. But He is proving His faithfulness. That's without a doubt. This season, He is proving His faithfulness. And so we're trusting at this point. We believe that He is going to lead us and that He is not going to forsake us, and that if it is His will for us to go to IHOP and all of these financial pieces need to come into play, that He's going to provide the finances. We're going to be saving money. We're living as minimally as we can, and just seeing how the Lord provides. So that's the step we're taking, and we're starting the internship prayerfully on May 10th, and I think our last day at Grace will probably be May 1st because that's a Sunday, so I would imagine we'd probably finish out the weekend. So that's where we're at, and at the very least we're asking for our friends and our family to pray with us, Pray that the Lord will provide financially. Pray that He will have His way in us. Our prayer is truly just that of the prophet Isaiah. We want the Lord to send us wherever He wants us to go. We want to be used by Him. We want to be able to be used by Him. Yeah. And yeah, so there you go. There's a little Harrier fam update.
Mm-hmm. That was really good, babe. It was really good. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just taking one step at a time and walking on water, trying not to be consumed by the waves as Peter was. We're trying to keep our eyes on Jesus. We do sink every now and then with discouragement and fear and frustration and grief and agony and all the things, but the Lord quickly readjusts our gaze. And yeah, I think you mentioned something like, I don't remember what triggered this thought, but like, even if He doesn't do it, we know that it's His will not for it to happen. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
So that's even scary. Like, that's really vulnerable of like, oh my gosh, okay, either we heard, no, I don't want to say that, because I can say like, either we heard you right or we didn't, so I don't want to do that. But like, either it is your will or it isn't, and you will make a way if it is, and if you don't want us to go there, then you won't make a way. And just the wrestle of also not taking that personally, thinking that we failed or we've heard wrong or whatever. Like, there's just a lot of different things that we're processing in this journey. But saying all that to say, we will love your prayers, and we will love your support if you are able, if you are willing, if you feel like the Lord has placed that on your heart. Again, it could be one-time gift, it could be a monthly gift, whatever it is that you feel comfortable. Yeah, and in the description below will be a link, I guess, where you can give. We don't know how to do this, so
we're figuring out as we go.
yes. So thank you for bearing with us and all of the unedited things, which will often probably go the unedited route. But as cute and awkward as this was, and informative and awesome, we did it.
Yeah, if you're watching this, thank you. We love you. And if we don't know you, I don't know how you saw this video, but thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully you're encouraged.
Yeah.
On this journey. Yeah, so reach out to us if you have any questions or anything, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Blow a kiss.
Mm-mm.